So guys, one of the only things that actually survived the hurricane that I lost my entire collection was my childhood NES. And it didn't work, so what I had to do is actually put that thing back together, and I documented the process. That was a few months ago, but this video might help you, so I figured I'd put it together. If it helps you, let me know by leaving a comment, dropping a like, and enjoy those 8-bit memories, guys. Let's get into it.
Alright, so this system has never been apart, guys. We've got some screws and stuff to take out. We've also got this plate right here that needs to come out. We'll just pop that off on the sides here. I'll do that right now while I'm filming. Can I do it one-handed? Not really. Alright, well, I'll get that off. We'll get the screws on, and we will move on. A broken nail. Guys, I got the screws out. This is the first time this is ever going to be opened since I actually bought the system back in '85. Well, I should say my parents bought it. So let's take a look inside of this thing. It is old, man. Old, never been touched. Let's take a look here. So we got 6 screws that I undid, and plus the plate. So we're looking inside here, just taking a quick look to see what we got. Wow, this is so old. Look at this thing. Absolute classic. So what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to get inside here, and we're trying to clean the inside of this cartridge adapter. I'm going to do that with some isopropyl alcohol and a toothbrush and a Q-tip. See what we can do with it. Alright, so here's where we're trying to get, guys. It's very dirty, as you can tell. Not terrible, but it's very grimy in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a toothbrush. I see that there's... It looks like some of the pins are... The pins are in decent shape considering what this system's been through. Imagine, you know, 5-year-old kid basically going at this thing. Yeah, so this is not too bad. We're going to go ahead and clean this up and see where we stand. And so in order to do that, we're going to have to take off this plate here to really get at it. We've got some screws over here we've got to take care of. They're all Phillips head screws, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to pop that off, and we're going to see what we're dealing with. Alright guys, so in order to take this heat shield off, there was 7 screws. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off here now. This is the first time I've ever seen it. Should pop right off. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so now we can get to the back of this cartridge connector. And we should be able to do a really good cleaning and see where that leads us. This is a flashing NES. This is my childhood NES, my Nintendo Entertainment System. This is what I'm seeing on my CRT. Just flashes to a gray color constantly, and we see our red light going here. So we got to figure out how to fix it.
The NES, guys, does have a lockout chip. You can actually cut a pin on the lockout chip. That'll disable that gray flashing screen that you see sometimes when you pop in a cart. It doesn't really serve much purpose. There's a couple games that might not work if you disable it, but overall it will improve the performance of your NES. That's up to you. It's not in this video, but I did actually do it to the system. I just didn't record it. So just know that that is an option.
Alright guys, so we got some isopropyl alcohol here. I'm actually going to use some heavy duty stuff. I'm going to use 99%. Got my trusty toothbrush. We're going to scrub these connectors in here and just give it a really general good cleanup overall. And we're going to see where that leaves us. So let's get to it. So I gave this a good cleaning. It looks definitely a lot better than it did. It's pretty clean overall. I can't complain. It looks pretty solid. We got to wait for it to dry a bit. Also cleaned my cart here. Not sure if you can see that. It's a bit dingy in there. Not too bad. It should definitely work. No traces are broken in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry off. I'm going to wipe it up and blow it out, and we're going to see if this thing works. Alright guys, so that took me probably about maybe 5 minutes work. We're going to try our actual cart in here. Let's see if we can get this. We're just going to power it in as it is. Okay, so that's in there now. I'm going to get everything hooked up and we're going to try it. Alright, moment of truth here guys. Let's see what we're dealing with. Still flashing. That didn't work.
So guys, through my research, one of the things that I realized is that you can actually boil the 72-pin connector. That may sound crazy, but you're going to see me do that here, and the results speak for themselves. Let's get into how we did that.
Alright guys, so we're going to set our timer to 30 minutes. That's about how long you need to boil it. You don't need to worry about the it melting or anything like that because it's in water. So you take it, you want to place the contacts side down. We're taking our tongs here to do this. You can go ahead and place it in the water, just like that, in the center. We'll let that go for about 30 minutes, and we'll come back. Alright guys, we're taking it out of the pot here now, and we're just going to let it dry for a few minutes because it's very hot. You guys see it here? Definitely cleaner than it was, and we'll see how it performs. Alright guys, we're going to try it out. I'm only going to hook up the composite video, not the audio right now. I don't really need to. So let's give that a shot. Plugged in. Alright, so we got Tetris in there. Powered on right away. There we go. Perfect. We're not going to hear audio right now. That's fine. We know it's working. Good solid light. That's gold, guys. You know, it might not seem like much to get my 1985 Nintendo working, but when you can play Duck Hunt and you can actually record it at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. Check this out. Cool as hell, man.